Hey everyone. So before we start with the Sugar Bowl coverage, I want to gonna take a quick moment to say that my heart goes out to those affected by the tragic events that occurred early New Year's Day morning and on the Bourbon Street near the Caesars Superdome. Of course, right now at this moment, 15 people were confirmed dead and many more are still injured. And I'm sure the death toll is going to be rising higher. So in honor of the victims of that senseless terrorist act, I put GoFundMe's for the victims and for the victims' families, as well as those that were injured and their families, for funeral expenses and healthcare. You can check out the links in the description down below. That being said, let's go ahead and get started.
Side Murphy shooting, save a rebound on the view.
And we are live. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the 2024-2025 College Football Playoff Quarterfinal at the 2025 Allstate Sugar Bowl. My name is Casey. You are watching the Red Rubber Duckwind All Sports Network. Of course, as you can see, this is a huge collaboration between me, the Logical Canadian, and Red 5478. To stream the college football playoff. Now, Red kicked us off with streaming Notre Dame and Alabama. You saw how the game went. The score ended with Notre Dame taking care of Indiana 27-17. And now they are here in New Orleans taking on the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, this is going to be a short-handed Georgia Bulldogs squad, not because of injuries all over, but because of injuries due to their starting redshirt senior quarterback, Carson Beck. So, as you recall, in the SEC championship, he got hurt. And so for the second half, Georgia had to rely on Gunnar Stockton in the middle of the game, but Georgia ended up winning in overtime over Texas, and that's how Georgia ended up winning the SEC title. But as I mentioned, the links to the GoFundMe's are right here. Because over there you have senseless injuries, senseless deaths. And there it is. The links to the GoFundMe can be found right there. But this should be a very interesting matchup. Of course, on one side, you got the second strainer Gunnar Stockton going up against this Notre Dame defense. And then, of course, on the other side, you have Riley Leonard on the other end, and he's got weapons such as Jeremiah Love. And he's went off. Jeremiah Love absolutely went off on Indiana the last time they took the field. So it should be an interesting game. And somebody said, watch the national championship be Ohio State and Notre Dame. Oh, imagine if that happens. Because on one side, you would have Michigan saying, ha, we beat our rivals and ended up being the national champions. Give us the trophy. We'll be like, no. Because you can give it to Indiana, who beat you soundly, and then we can give it, and then they can give it right back to us. And so, and of course, for Notre Dame's side, imagine a world where Northern Illinois can say that they are the only team to beat the national champions. That would be so hilarious. Now, of course, this is the second stream I'm doing for the College Football Playoff. As you recall, I did SMU and Penn State. And it was actually a pretty good game for Penn State, I should say. And since then, Penn State has beat Boise State on New Year's Eve. They're waiting to see who wins this one in the Orange Bowl. Now, Red was originally going to be streaming the two Ohio State games with Ohio State and Tennessee, but he ended up getting sick. And then, of course, Notre Dame, and of course, Ohio State and Oregon, the Rose Bowl, and he ended up getting sick again. Hopefully he gets, and of course, Red wasn't able to stream the Fiesta Bowl either because he got sick. Not sure what happened, but I really hope he's getting better. All right, of course, I'm going through all of the score chats. And Brontism is ready in the chat. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, hang on a second. There, I saw StreamYard was starting to lose connection there. So hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down mid-play or anything. Plus, I hate trying to adjust. Freaking chair. There we go. So for those of you who don't know, so for those of you who are asking what channel this game is on ESPN. And of course, this is the Sugar Bowl. It was originally supposed to be played at 8:45 Eastern last night, but of course, due to the tragic events that happened in New Orleans, they moved it over to right now in about 4 minutes from now. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, our heart goes out to those affected by the terrorist attack that happened in Bourbon Street. I found the links to the GoFundMes for some of the victims and the families of the dead for funeral expenses and health care. And of course, if you saw, I recently created a Venmo account where you can donate directly, but 100%, I will donate 100% of all donations in the Venmo over to some of the victims in the GoFundMes. That one I can do. So if you want to, let's go ahead and go over the other games that happened this round while we're at it. Of course, on New Year's Eve, we had the Fiesta Bowl between Boise State and Penn State. Boise State was just not themselves, and Penn State was able to take advantage. And Penn State moves on by a score of 31-14. They are awaiting the winner of this one right here. And Illogical Canadian got the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and he was extremely happy with the outcome because Arizona State came back from 16 points down to tie the game. And, of course, Bert Auburn ended up missing 2 kicks. There was a questionable non-call due to a targeting. It should have been targeting, but it really wasn't. But then again, Arizona State had plenty of chances they couldn't stop. Even on 4th and 13 during overtime, they couldn't stop them. And Texas managed to get the win. But it was a fantastic showing from both squads. It is now 4 o'clock in the East, which means we are about 10 minutes away from kickoff here. They're about to end Sports Center here. And this is going to be a good time, I'm sure. And right now we currently have President Joe Biden talking about the events of Bourbon Street that happened on early New Year's Day morning. But everyone, welcome in. It's 4 o'clock here in the East, and there's the Caesars Superdome above. This game was originally supposed to be played at 8:45 Eastern Time last night, but of course, the tragic events happened, and once again, our thoughts go out to those affected. They're currently holding a moment of remembering, and security is now through the roof. They're going through all security measures, making sure there's no bombs underneath cars and everything. There's still a decent crowd in New Orleans. They're ready to watch Notre Dame and Georgia. Large amounts of red, and of course you got gold and green and some navy out there. But we are here for Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Georgia Bulldogs. Of course, Georgia, they earned their first round bye by winning the SEC championship in overtime to Texas. And of course, Notre Dame, they beat Indiana in South Bend by a score of 27-17. And the winner will take on Penn State after the Nittany Lions took care of Boise State. And of course, yesterday, the double overtime thriller, that was the Peach Bowl. Texas ended up surviving. And then Ohio State taking out the last undefeated team in the country. And it'll be Texas versus Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl. That game is still scheduled on January 10th. And, of course, you have the Orange Bowl 1 week from today. The winner of this game, Georgia Notre Dame, taking on Penn State. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. I cannot wait. Hopefully we get some other guys soon. Yep, 36 hours after the tragedy, we are set for the Sugar Bowl. That's so wild. Obviously, the instant reaction is to criticize the College Football Playoff Committee's picks, but I don't know if that's right. No, it's not. If anything, it just proves that is what happens that when you have some other teams. We have other teams. Right now, you have Notre Dame looking to come out of the tunnel. And out they go. They are in the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. 11-time national champions, and they were 11. And they are undefeated since they lost to NIU earlier in the year. They had a huge game against Indiana. Of course, Riley Leonard using his legs. And now their O-line has to prepare for a Georgia defense who's been relentless all year long. And there are the Georgia Bulldogs. Getting ready to come out. And out they go. Of course, the Georgia Bulldogs, they won back-to-back College Football Playoff Championships in 2021, 2022. And they are looking to claim their throne back after missing out last year. This should be a good one. You have the Irish, you got the Dawgs. Should be an awesome time. Notre Dame has never won a BCS or New Year's Six game since the BCS was created. And the 89 Fiesta Bowl comes to mind. That was way back. I think way back before the Bowl Coalition, I think. So yeah, basically nothing since 1998. So the winner of this game will have a better record in the Superdome in 2025 than the Saints until September. Dear Lord. They are ready to go. Notre Dame has to win. I want Penn State to play him, says Thomas Horizon. So you never know. Got Skycast will be on ESPN News this afternoon. There you go. Notre Dame. And then Georgia. They've been run over teams all game long, all season long. They're having the coin toss now. So we should be getting close. Michael Vandervelde will be the referee from the Big 12. And heads is the call, and it is heads. Notre Dame wins the toss. And Georgia will be getting the ball first. So there we go. That settles that. Good luck to both of these squads. It should be a good time. Notre Dame's last major bowl win was in the 1994 Cotton Bowl Classic, and they beat Texas A&M. That was the last great team to come from the Southwest Conference. Says 24 Amper. How did Notre Dame get to defer and pick which way to kick? You know, the Cotton Bowl, it should still be played at the Cotton Bowl. Yeah, I agree. But unfortunately, Jerry Jones wants more money, more fame, more admiration, and will run over anything or anyone to get it. So that's why it's played at Jerry World. And Bronson says, how did Notre Dame get to defer and pick which way they kick? Am I dumb or is this normal? Yeah, it's normal. You get to choose which way you want to go. Whole bunch of blue and green and a whole bunch of red. We are getting ready for kickoff here. For those of you, I'm sure some people are at work right now. But when they come home, they're going to glue their eyes to the TV and watch some high-quality football. Here we go. The kick. We are underway from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, and that ball is going to go into the end zone for a touchback, and Georgia will start from their own 25. And there's Gunnar Stockton. He ended up replacing an injured Carson Beck. He was 12 for 16, 71 yards. He did throw a pick, but Georgia did just enough in overtime to take down Texas and earn that number 2 slot. His first start since November 2021 when he was still in high school, Raven County, Georgia. First and 10 for Georgia at the 25. Stockton takes a snap. He's going to quickly toss it to Etienne, and Etienne is going to go backwards down to the 23. That's going to be a loss of 1 or 2. That'll be second down. There we go. And it's going to be second down and 12. Now for Georgia. Last time, Trevor Etienne went backwards. And Stockton keeps it. And he's going to go down. Another tackle for a loss. This time it's a sack for Notre Dame. And it's going to be Joshua Burnham with the sack. And it's going to be third down and 13 coming up. I like how they say third and 12. Okay, maybe he lost like a quarter of a yard there. So it's third down and 12. Stockton already feeling the pressure. He takes a snap, looking. He's going to quickly toss it, and that is going to be incomplete. And the Georgia sideline wants a flag, and a flag does come out. And it is pass interference on Notre Dame. Pass interference called on Luke Talek. Actually, no, that's Christian Gray, the corner. So that's going to be a fresh set of downs for Georgia. And now they're going to be at their own 38-yard line. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Stockton will take snap. He's going to quickly hand off. It's a go-around play. And it's sniffed out by the Notre Dame defense. Smith is going backwards. Nothing's going right for Georgia early, except for that pass interference call. That's going to be like 2nd and 16 coming up for Georgia. And they say 2nd and 15. Here in the early stages of this first quarter. Second and 15 at 33. Fakes the handoff to Etienne. Stockton keeps it himself. He's going to quickly evade tackles, gets the tackle for loss yardage back in a little bit more. It's going to be third and 10 coming up for the Georgia Bulldogs. And it is third down and 9 coming up for the Georgia Bulldogs here. Yeah, blame Jerry Jones for not being at the Cotton Bowl. Stockton takes a snap. Look it. He's running out of time. He's going to quickly loses. Ball comes out, but he goes out of bounds. And Notre Dame is going to force Georgia to punt. That was a huge. And yeah, that was a fumble. It was a fumble, but it goes out of bounds. And Georgia is going to have to punt the ball away. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's coming out. That was coming out of Stockton's hands. And they ruled it an incomplete pass. And they will review whether it was a fumble or not. But you could see on the replay, that ball was coming out before Stockton can make a forward motion. So that, to me, it does look like a fumble. That was a great start for this Notre Dame defense. If it wasn't for the pass interference call, it would have been a 3-and-out. But then again, they do it again. How did this Notre Dame team lose to Northern Illinois? Well, it's simple. They didn't know their footing. It's simple. Pressure got to them. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Any given Saturday. And again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Notre Dame had a very good finish. They've been 11-0 since then. Why are you showing Christmas commercials? It's January 2nd. Now, I like the John Travolta Capital One commercial, but I want the Christmas commercials off my timeline by Monday. What's in your wallet? Then again, I like that commercial. You're about to see why the passing offense sucks. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a defensive battle in New Orleans then. Because Notre Dame was able to stop them on the first drive, but now let's see what happens here. They're currently reviewing for a fumble, which it did look like it was a fumble. And there's Double Dan. Go Jackets, Irish. That guy is from Georgia Tech. Georgia almost got Dan in 8 overtimes, but to no avail. Let me go ahead. Make some adjustments. Trying to get comfortable. They're still reviewing it. That ball did look like it was getting loose before Stockton could throw it forward. So they did look at it. They said, and it is a fumble. 4th down and 21. And Georgia, and it looks like Notre Dame might get better field position here. Let's see what we got. Miller to punt it away now for Georgia. Oh, my God. They just ran into a punter. And it's to the 39, but that's not going to be at the 39 for long. They're probably going to get him for either running into the kicker or roughing the punter. Let's see which one it is. What do we have? They're still talking it over. It'll be a running into the kicker. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. They will re-kick. And Georgia will re-punt. What do you mean bull? Protestant, what do you mean bullshit? He did run into the punter. And that was a violent kick in the leg. Roughing? No. You didn't do it intentionally. And now Miller to try to punt it away again. Notre Dame constantly changing formations. Punt is away. And did you really do it again? Oh my God, they did it again. Down at the 36, but guess what? You're probably going to get hit with another running into the kicker. Come on. I have a feeling I know what it's going to be. I know Kirby Smart's trying to get his guys together. That's going to be back-to-back. Back-to-back. Running to the kicker, and this time they will decline it. There'll be a first down for Notre Dame. So Notre Dame finally gets the ball. He ran into the leg. That's running, not roughing. I swear, we have people who don't know what penalties are. First, it was Notre Dame. First, it was Bryce Young's on Notre Dame. Wait, there's another Bryce Young. We have too many Bryce Youngs. So now it's Riley Leonard and company. They will start at their own 36 after the second punt from Georgia. First one didn't count. And Leonard will take the snap. Quickly tosses. That's going to be... Oh, no, he faked the toss. He's just going to quickly toss it, and that's going to be incomplete. And a flag does come in. Yeah, you can't throw it twice, Leonard. He caught it the first time. He threw 2 passes. He caught the plant leg the second time. You blind. Dude, calm down. And that is an illegal forward pass. Because I feel like it got batted away. And he caught it, and then he threw it a second time. So, yeah, that's rather confusing. But, yeah, you can't throw it twice, Leonard. Since the loss to Northern Illinois, 11-0, 240.4 total yards, 31 touchdowns, and 5 picks. Now it becomes a 1st and 20. There'll be a run for Jeremiah Love. It's going to go for like 2 yards. I wish somebody on ESPN can fix. Where is this? Oh, wait, they say 3rd down. Looks like 3rd down and 8. It's like 3rd and 19 coming up for Notre Dame. There you go. Now they finally show it. Leonard will take the snap. Looking. He's in trouble. He's just going to quickly toss it. It's going to be short and incomplete. The Georgia front line getting it done, batting the pass. And it will be a 3-and-out for Notre Dame. Get ready. Hope you're ready for defense because that's what we're going to get. Michael Williams and Jalen Walker with the coverage, and the punt is away. It's going to be fair caught at the 14-yard line. So both teams coming up empty on their first drive. Yeah, Notre Dame is ACC and everything but hockey and football. Yeah, Notre Dame is part of the Big Ten when it comes to hockey. And they start at the 19. So it's first attempt for the Bulldogs at 19. It'll be a handoff to ETN, and ETN still not going down. ETN going forward to the 26. That's a gain of 7. Nice run there for ETN on that run. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Second and 3 at the 26. Stockton quickly tosses, and that's going to be caught. And he's still not down. And he gets tripped up at the 39. And that is Dylan Bell with the catch and run. Trucking, guys. Did he step out? You might want to look back. You might want to go back. That's still a first down, but... And they did mark it. And they're going to go to a review. It's going to be a catch. And they're going to a review. Look at this. Both teams currently at negative yardage. Well, not right now. Yeah, Dylan Bell. Yeah, Dylan Bell with the nice run. Nice catch and run, but unfortunately the run part's going to be gone. Hell, what's going on? Hey, I'm happy that I waved the white flag early yesterday. Yeah, sorry about your Ducks, dude. But then again, I'm glad Ohio State actually played very well. That's what happens when you don't. That's what happens when you piss off the Buckeyes. They will make you pay. And now it will be Ohio State and Texas. Of course, it's going to be joint coverage between me, Logical Canadian, and Red 5478. And that game will be on January 10th. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good one. Whoa. What? Clizzard. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm not saying. Of course, I'm not going to say what I just saw in frickin' football chat, but just know that it's football chat. And we should have gone in different colors. I mean, you'd have plenty of options to choose from. You guys come up with, 6 uniforms every year? And a lot of people say people hate Notre Dame because they hate us because they ain't us. And also we're very annoying. Yep. At least they're not shy to admit it. I mean, Ohio State fans can get very annoying. And a lot of Ohio State fans are very annoying. I will say that and come out and say it right now. So Dylan Bell with the catch. His foot did go out of bounds. It'll still be first down Georgia. It'll still be first down Georgia at their own 38. They won't be on the opposing 38, but they still get the first down regardless. It's 1st and 10 now for Georgia. Stockton takes snaps. It's going to be a run for ETN, and ETN is going to be stopped after a gain of 1. So it's going to be second. Will you let me move that? 2nd and 9. There we go. All right, we should be good. We have 3 people in here. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the Rib Duck on All Sports Network. And stay tuned for January 9th through 10th, when I'm joining Illogical Canadian and Red 5478 for the College Football Playoff Semifinals. Those should be 2 very good games, regardless of who wins here. 2nd and 9. Stockton quickly tosses to Bell again, and he's going to be brought down this time after a gain of a couple. And that's going to be 3rd down and 7. Schuler with the tackle. Adon Schuler preventing Dylan Bell from getting more yardage. It's going to be 2nd down and it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Indiana got absolutely cooked by the only team's worth. Dude, they were 11-1. And they beat their easy schedule handily. Stockton, quick throw, and that is caught. And guess who? It's Dylan Bell at midfield and a first down for Georgia. Cross almost getting a hand on it for Notre Dame, but to no avail. So now Bell will rest on the sideline. Trey's looking him over. Looking a little queasy. 1st and 10 at midfield. As we near the halfway point of this first quarter, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Stockton looks, quickly tosses it, and that's going to be caught. And that is going to be, if I see who number 6 is, and that is Dominic Lovett with the catch, and he's going to be shy of the first down. 2nd and 1, it'll be a run, and that's going to be your first down. And that is Chauncey Bowens. It's Chauncey Bowens getting the first down for Georgia. They're at the Notre Dame 36. So it's 1st and 10. We're at 6:29 to go. Stockton takes snap, quickly tosses it to ETN. He's going to go out of bounds after about a yard. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9 coming up for Georgia. And there's the red tent. I think Dylan Bell is in there. That's not a good sign. Tch. 12-team playoff was a mistake. What do you mean? If that was the case, then the top 3 teams in the country would not be going down. And Stockton trying to escape, and he does manage to pick up a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8, but a flag comes in. What do we have? An offside called against Notre Dame. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. And guess who it is? It's Young again. Bryant Young. What the hell? I'm not wrong on Clemson, am I? No, you're not wrong. It's going to be 2nd and 3 now. Young's going to get his scholarship removed, without a doubt. So now it becomes 2nd and 3 at the 29. And a run for ETN, and ETN is going to be a yard. Oh, wait, no, that's not ETN. I'm sorry. That is not ETN. I apologize. That is Nate Frazier going for 3rd and 1. More offensive personnel coming in for Georgia's squad. It is 3rd and 1 at the 27. Looks like the kicker getting warmed up, but wait. Oh, Georges, we got some flags. We got 6 flags. This time it's a false start on Georgia. And you have number 69 going, my bad. And Tate Ratledge with the guilty party. He did jump a little early, and he's like, my bad, guys, my bad. How about that? Someone that takes responsibility. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. And he's one of the top-rated guard prospects for the NFL draft. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6. How about that? You have a guy that actually takes accountability. 3rd down and 6. It's going to be a handoff. And ETN easily gets the first right on the marker. And that's going to be to the 26. That's a fresh set of downs for the Dawgs. Trevor Etienne with a nice run. And becomes a 1st and 10. Current drive has taken 5.5 minutes off the clock. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Etienne again, and this time he's going to be dragged down after a gain of 2. Whoa! Be careful there. Wouldn't want you to get a freaking penalty. That's Gabriel Rubio breaking through the pile. Second and 9 at the 24. And Stockton unloads, and that's going to be caught. And it's Lovett again, but this time he's going to go out of bounds a yard shy of the marker. That's going to be 1st down, and that's going to be 3rd down and 1. It's 3rd and 1 now for Georgia. So far, Stockton is 6 for 6, 41 yards. They're in the red zone. They're at the Notre Dame 17. Or should I say 16? Handoff, and ETN met. The ball comes out, and Notre Dame has it. Georgia fumbles the ball. And Notre Dame comes up with a huge turnover near their own 10, and that ball, without a doubt, came out. Notre Dame with a huge turnover supply, and Georgia comes up with no points. He's asking, do I want to send you Notre Dame song? You don't have to send me anything else. We don't need any fight songs here. But knowing you, you're probably going to do it anyway. jeez. Whew. Yeah, how are the Dogs doing? They just fumbled. They screwed out Miami and also screwed Georgia out of a playoff spot. Well, don't lose to Georgia Tech and don't lose to Syracuse. Yeah, they almost screwed Georgia. Yeah. Okay. So some pretty interesting things going on over there at Helv's place. Also, Georgia Tech didn't beat Georgia. I don't care. It was close. They didn't win. Oh, shut up. They only made it because Miami choked. Oh, what? Oh, dear God. Stop making excuses. They lost. Okay, Shannon Sharp. Results only matter. The scoreboard shows everything about how the game was played. Yeah, that's unfortunately what the committee goes by, the scoreboard. And Leonard's going to hand it off. And he's going to be quickly stopped after a gain of 2 or 3. And that's Jeremiah Love again. So that's going to be second down. And it looks like second down and 7. It's second and 7. Leonard takes the high snap, quickly tosses, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be a first down for Notre Dame. And that is Jordan Faison with the catch and a first for the Fighting Irish. It's first and 10 for Notre Dame. They're at the 27. Leonard will take snaps. It's going to be a handoff to Love again. This time breaking through, and he's managed to get 3 yards out of that. It's going to be second and 7. As we hit the final minute of this first quarter. It's going to be second and 7. Here we go, Clizzard acting like Shannon Sharp. And we got flags coming in. Whole lot of movement. Let's see what we got. And it's a cha-cha on Notre Dame, a false start. And it's going to be second down and 12. I was going to say, the officials in the Peach Bowl were absolutely atrocious. And Leonard quickly gets rid of it, and that is caught. But he's not going to get much. Only gets like about a yard. And that is Mitchell Evans, the senior tight end. It's going to be 3rd and 11. And that will most likely be the final play of this first quarter. And it will be. So it's gonna be 3rd and 11 when we get back. It's the second quarter coming up. End of one. We are still scoreless in New Orleans. We have 3 people in here. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the Rip Duck All Sports Network. We are doing coverage for the national champ. We're doing coverage for the College Football Playoff. And, of course, next next round, it's going to be joint streams from here on out with Red 5478, Analogical Canadian, joining me as we stream both the Cotton and Orange Bowls and then, of course, the national championship on January 20th in Atlanta. So that's going to be a good one. The Char Duck commercial ended up being prophetic. Yep.
It was 5 months ago. Move on. Grow up.
At some point, Clizzard just needs to shut up. Notre Dame is playing Georgia. I mean, they're doing fine thus far. I mean, at least the defense is. Main reason why we're scoreless right now. Yeah, and Kirby actually with a rare hot take. Outside of the opening drive, Stockton seems to be settling in. Yep, he is. He is settling in. He's starting to get more comfortable. Oh, you sent me the clip? Oh, God. What did you just send me? Ah! Why would you send me this? Clizzard, why would you send me this picture? What's the score? It's scoreless right now. Oh, no. You and your Team Fortress 2 help, I swear. 3rd down and 11. We're at the start of the second quarter. Leonard takes a snap, looking. He's just going to quickly toss it, and that is caught, but he's going to be well short of the first down there at the 40. So that means the Irish are going to punt it away. Both teams coming up empty on both of their drives. And that is Aeneas Williams, I believe, with the catch. To no avail. And they say 4th and 7. They're going to punt the ball away. Kick is up. And it's going to take a nice Notre Dame bounce. Careful not to touch it until it gets to the 22. That's where Gunnar Stockton and company are going to come out. It's commercial break. I'm going to go ahead and help Mom with carrying stuff in. I'll be right back, guys. back. Ugh. I appreciate you sending me the clip, but that's going to be hard enough for me. I'm going to turn this down. Blizzard. All right, so Georgia's going to get the ball back, guys. Here we are. There we are. Now we're caught up. Chick-fil-A move on the field. And that was a great tackle there. And, of course, on 3rd and 9. Well, that first Georgia fumble, and then the second fumble ended up being the one they lost. And that's why we're scoreless so far here in the Sugar Bowl. It's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 22. Stockton takes a snap. Look, he's going to chuck it deep, and he's got his man. It's Smith. He's going to be tackled at the 11. A huge play there. What a catch and run for Georgia. Gunnar Stockton to Arian Smith. A huge catch. Unbelievable. Beautiful catch and a first down for Georgia. There's their first real chance to it's their second real chance to score. And I think they got Bowen for roughing the passer. Flag does come in. So that will back them up to the 26. I think they're going to say sportsmanlike conduct. Is that for contact with an official? So instead of the 11, that's going to be at the 26. Oh, it's because they ran into the official. Really? And there's ETN with the catch. And there's ETN with the run. It's going to be 2nd and 8. So now Georgia's going to be at the 24-yard line. You wish both teams gets investigated? Shut up. Oh, it's because 39 with contact with an official. That's what it was. You're rooting for both teams to lose? I mean, the real one was Alabama and Michigan, but then again, one of them couldn't win. And that's going to be a run for Bell, and Dylan Bell's going to get a yard on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 7. So now number 39 knows to stay away from the sideline. So it's 3rd and 7. 3 receivers to the left, one to the right. And Stockton throws, and that's going to be incomplete. Good coverage there on Bell. So that's going to be 4th down. Let's see what Kirby Smart decides to do. I think they're just going to send out field goal unit. The first incompletion of the day for Gunnar Stockton. Now it's Peyton Woodring. Made the last 34 field goal attempts from inside 50. This is a 41-yard attempt. Snap down, holds good, kicks on the way. And he squeezes it through, and that's going to be the first points of the day in the Sugar Bowl. Georgia draws first blood with 12:14 to go here in this second quarter. It's Smart, new Tom Osborne, Nick Saban owns him. Maybe in spirit and physically, except for that one time. That was rather interesting. Run out the clock, Kirby. In the Horizon League in men's basketball, every team but Northern Kentucky and Purdue Fort Wayne has a losing streak of 3 or more games. Ooh. What? And they're talking about Saquon Barkley being robbed of the rushing yard record. Well, what can you do? The Eagles are already locked into the number 2 seed in the NFC. So there's no reason why. This is the first time Notre Dame is trailing in a football game since Georgia Tech. Dang, that must have been a long time ago. And Helvis saying ref ball. I mean, you contacted an official. That's a penalty any day of the week. You can't even give them the athletic butt slap. You can't even give them a high five. They're just, even if they do bait you, that's going to be 15 yards regardless. Unless you're the Patriots or the Chiefs, whichever one comes first. Kick is up and away. And that will be a touchback. So there's the semifinals. The winner of this one will take on Penn State on January 9th in the Orange Bowl. And, of course, you got the Cotton Bowl, Ohio State and Texas the following day. Both games are at 7:30 Eastern Time. And, again, those games will be me, Red 5478, and Illogical Canadian for joint coverage. Yep, there it is. First time trailing since Georgia Tech on October 19th. That's a long time. Leonard quickly throws in. That is caught. Quick catch there by Jordan Faison, and that's going to be second down, I'd say 3. There we are. Now we're caught up. It is second down and 3. And Leonard will get the first down at 37. That's a fresh set of downs for the Fighting Irish. There's Chambliss with the tackle there, but not able to prevent Leonard from getting the first. First and 10 for the Fighting Irish at the 37. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. And it's going to be a handoff. And this time it is going to be Jadarian Price, the redshirt sophomore, getting the couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. And Jadarian Price is going to be, and there's Jeremiah Love. Leonard, the quarterback keeper, getting the first down, past midfield, past the 40, past the 30. Is going to be brought down at the 29. Huge run for Riley Leonard and a first down for the Irish. And they are saying they missed a face mask. Oh, that was close. That was close. Close, but I don't think he got there. So now Notre Dame is at the Georgia 29. It's the furthest they've made it. Leonard's going to hand it off. And that's going to be a nice run for about 2 or 3. Oh, yeah, he did. Actually, he did get the face mask there. I didn't see it the first time. Fuck these SEC refs. They're Big 12 officials. Shut up. So they're 2nd and 7. The head referee today is a Big 12 official. So there you go. It's 2nd and 7 at the 26. Leonard is going to quickly toss it, and that's going to be incomplete. Was looking for Thomas. Now it'll be 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Fighting Irish. Looking for Jaden Thomas to no avail. Fighting Irish so far 0 for 2 on 3rd down. There's Dalen Everett, the MVP of the SEC championship game with 2 interceptions. Leonard quickly tosses it, and it's going to be nowhere near the first down. Georgia getting a stop, and that's Greathouse with the catch. Jaden Greathouse can only get like 1 yard or nothing at all. It's going to be 4th down and 6. 4th and 7. There you go. So they're going to send out the field goal unit. And there's Mitch Jeter, 8 for 15, 2 for 3 in Indiana. This is a 45-yard attempt, and he's got it. Kick up and good. And both teams getting field goals start things off. We are even at 3 with 8:20 to go here in this 2nd quarter. You're going to take time to say, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the River of Duck All Sports Network. And here we go. Alex is posting some anime again. Actually, number 2 faking his identity. I'm just in the parking lot of a Walmart anyways, praying for 10 overtimes. Yeah. Yes, you don't have to be in uniform to pull a flag. You don't even have to be on the field or part of the team. Ooh. So, yeah, that's why that play to the 11 for Georgia was called back. Sideline interference. Yeah, what genius made Oregon number one? They were the only undefeated team. Plus, they beat Ohio State during the regular season. Mm-hmm. Oregon got burned. Yeah, they didn't just get burned. They got roasted by freaking Jeremiah Smith. Metaphorically, Arby's. Just talking in football chat. We have 8:20 to go. Here in the second quarter, here in the Allstate Sugar Bowl. Both teams getting field goals. Kick is off and away. And that will be going to the end zone for a touchback. I'm really getting a chance to return it. Tax Layer Gator Bowl on tonight. Duke and Ole Miss. That ought to be a good one. In trouble, and Stockton goes down hard. Tuya Lakambala. I think that's how you pronounce it. Junior Tuiala Halamaka with a nice takedown, and that's a first. And that's going to be a huge sack on the play. It's going to be second and, I think, 16 coming up. Second and 19, beg your pardon. The second sack for Notre Dame today. Stockton quickly throws, and that's going to be caught. And they will easily get the first down at the 40. It's Delp with a nice catch and run for a first. They're moving the chains quickly. Stockton currently with 131 yards. And we do have a Notre Dame guy down. Not sure who it is. Georgia should have been number one. They would kill Oregon. With 2 losses, yeah, we're going to say hard pass. And Amper says if Penn State wins it all, they'll never need another generator. His screams will power Pennsylvania. Oh, I'm trying to find. And there's the Taco Bell student section. Sorry, I was trying to find a project to reply to on Discord. James Franklin went from losing to Illinois in 9 overtimes to this. Impress? 24 million Amper. Oh yeah, that loss was funny as hell. Oh, someone lost a shoe. That's probably what it was. But Xavier Watts back out. And it's going to be a run for ETN, and ETN's going to get to about the 46. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. And there you go. Watts is back out for the Irish. 2nd and 2. They're at the Georgia 46. And it's Stockton again. This time he's going down. And guess who? There's Junior Tuihalamaka again. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 at the Georgia 45. We're at 6:07 to go. There we are. Georgia 2 for 5 on 3rd down. Here they go. And Stockton looking, quickly fires, and that is going to be incomplete. Really thought Lovett had it for a second. But just great coverage there. It's going to be 4th down. Let's see what Georgia decides to do. Great breakup there by Clark. They will punt it away. Drew Miller to send it away for Georgia. Just currently switching around. Punt is away. He does not get run into this time. And it's going to be returned out to the 25. That's where Notre Dame and company's going to get the ball next. Meanwhile, Red 5478 just posted another video. It's for Ohio State beating Oregon in the Rose Bowl. So it looks like there will be in-depth discussions on not guaranteeing conference champions top 4 seeds. Again, this was an experiment. And Jeremiah Love's going to go down after a gain of about 2. It's going to be second down and, 1 second. It's going to be 2nd and 8. There we are. Second and 8 for Notre Dame at their own 39. Leonard saying, hey, hurry up. And it's going to be a run for Love. And Love's going to get to about 44 or 43. It's going to be 3rd down and a manageable 3 or 4. Yeah, it's officially going to be 3rd down and 3. 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Georgia outgained Notre Dame 148-90. It's still a 3-3 game. Leonard looking. He's in trouble. He's got to get rid of it, and he does. It's not even going to get to the last scrimmage. It was tipped, so I don't think there's going to be any intentional grounding there. So that's going to be 4th down, and Georgia comes up with a huge stop. And they said Thursday Night Football was done for the season. Yeah, you're telling me. Punt is away. And they'll be fair caught at about the 14-yard line. So that's where Georgia's going to start their next drive. 3:32 to go here in this first half. Got 3 people in here. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the Red River Duck and All Sports Network. We are doing more playoff coverage on January 9th and the 10th for the College Football Playoff semifinals. Big Ten has always been a top-heavy division. Most conferences are like that, though. Yeah, it's slowly starting to become the last Thursday night football game of the year. Let's hope we don't get one here. Stockton throws, and that's going to be incomplete. And not a speck of yellow flies onto the field. Hey, Georgia, look at the time. 3:28 to go. We stopped at exactly 3:28. Logical Canadian were here, he'd be pissed. Actually, no, he would like it. He likes those jokes. As Stockton overthrows everyone and everybody in sight, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 coming up. Yep, and Georgia is notorious for being asleep in the first half, so there you go. And there it is right there. And Kirby Smart says something that we probably won't see until this becomes a Disney movie someday. So it's 3rd down and 10. Third and 10 at the 14. And Stockton looking, quickly throws, and that's going out of bounds. Way past sideline. There was nobody open. Stockton. And with 3:16 to go, what? It's 4th down. Georgia gets sends it. Georgia's going to have to punt it away. I can't speak. And Miller punting from his own end zone. And it's going to be fair caught, and it's going to be at the 37-yard line. So with 3:09 to go, that's where Notre Dame's going to get their next possession. On Saturday, it's an AFC North doubleheader for the last to kick off Week 18. The Browns will take on the Ravens, and the Bengals will take on the Steelers. Ravens, of course, can clinch the division with a win or Steelers losing. The Steelers need to win and the Ravens to lose. Meanwhile, Bengals are just fighting for a playoff spot. They need to win and both Denver and Miami to lose. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now for Notre Dame at the 38. It'll be a handoff, and he gets tripped up. Faison does, and it's going to be a 2nd and about 7. Second and 7 at the 41. Jordan Faison, he's also on the lacrosse team and win a national championship. And a quick catch there, and that is Great House. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Now they're just going over Faison's lacrosse highlights. Oh, well, behind the back shot. Yep, Notre Dame did win the lacrosse championship. We should be getting close to the 2-minute timeout. It will not get it off. That's a 2-minute timeout when we come back. And now everybody's talking about the divisions being top heavy. And that's kind of part of the reason why that they didn't. It's kind of part of the reason why that conferences are hardly doing it anymore. Because everything's all top heavy. Like, of course, you had Michigan and Ohio State back when the Big Ten still had divisions. Both were 11-0, and they missed out. It sucks that we don't have the Big Ten West anymore. But I guess, if anything, we would still have a traditional matchup regardless. With Oregon and either Ohio State or Penn State. And they faced a future conference opponent in the bowl game, Stanford. Ooh. Excuse me. And a nice run there, and that's going to be enough for the first. And it's Riley Leonard, the quarterback keep. Stops clock move, changed a little bit. It's going to be 1st and 10. Leonard, he's going to run it again, breaking, shaving off tacklers, gets another first down there at the 39. Leonard checking his arm. There's a nice gap for Leonard to run, shaves off a tackler, gets the first dives at the 39. Leonard this time is going to drop back. He's going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. And there's Dalen Everett right there with the breakup. It's going to be 2nd and 10. So now it's 2nd and 10. They're at the 39-yard line. Leonard, quick toss, and that's going to be caught. And that's a catch right there for Mitchell Evans, the tight end. So that's going to be 3rd down and I think 1. No, they do give him the first. Never mind. There. Leonard in trouble. He's going down at the 40, outside of field goal range. And that is Mondon, a huge sack on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and long. The first sack for Georgia tonight. Using the blitz. And a timeout is called by Notre Dame. Ugh. It's a 2nd and 21. They are at they're at the Georgia 40. It's 2nd down and 21. They're at the 40 with 56 seconds left in the first half. And Leonard is going to take off, using his legs, gets the sack yardage, gets most of the sack yardage back. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 at the 30. So they're back in field goal range. Sure what we have going on there. What is going on here? Let's see. So it's 3rd down and 11. I'm trying not to have audio leak out. And Leonard, quick toss. Oh, did that hit the ground? They're saying yes, it did. It's incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down and 11. Dude, stop. Not the clock. And they will send out the field goal unit. And that's going to be Mitch Jeter. They're going to send out Mitch Jeter again. First field goal made from 44. This is going to be even longer. It's going to be 48 yards now. To try to give Notre Dame the lead for now. But first, it's going to be a timeout for Georgia to ice the kicker. So Mitch Jeter's going to be coming out for Notre Dame, trying to give the Irish the lead. Don't want to look at Discord because I know they're going to be ahead. So it's 4th and 11. It's a 48-yard attempt for Notre Dame to try to take the 6-3 lead. From the middle of the field. Snap good, holds good, kick on the way. And down the middle, it's up and good. So the Irish take the lead at 6-3 in a very defensive-filled Sugar Bowl. Georgia will get the ball back with 38 seconds left to score. Notre Dame does get the ball to start the second half. So if I'm Georgia, if I'm Kirby, I would tell the boys calm down. We have more than enough time. And let's see, they put a second back on the clock. 39 seconds left. That's how much Georgia has here in the first half. And the kick is away. And this one will not be returned. It's going to the end zone for a touchback. And in trouble, he loses the ball again. And Notre Dame with it. Stockton fumbles it for the second time, but this time, Notre Dame comes up with it. And Georgia and Notre Dame with an opportunity to get more points before the first half ends. Are you kidding me? Fumble forced to Halamaka. Recovers it. And Notre Dame, another turnover for the Dawgs.
This guy stinks!
31 takeaways, most in FBS. That is nuts. So now it's 1st and 10 Notre Dame an opportunity with a short field at the 13. They can get some points on the board here. Leonard, quick toss. They make them pay. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Jordan Faison, 13 yards, and the Irish up by 9 pending the extra point. 27 seconds left in the first half. Oh my goodness. Just one look, that's all it took. Just one look, that's all it took. It just means more. The extra point up, and it's good. It's a 10-point lead for Notre Dame after the fumble from Georgia. Unreal. And no, it's Collins with it. My apologies. For some reason, it showed Faison. No, it's Bo Collins with the catch. One play after the fumble. That is nuts. 10 points in 11 seconds for Notre Dame. Yep, and the Irish do get the ball to start the second half. So that's a huge sequence there for Notre Dame. Kick up and away. Let's see if Georgia doesn't fumble it this time. It's going to be a touchback. Points off of turnovers, 148. Most in the FBS by 42. That's not even close. Riley Leonard to Bo Collins with the catch. And now Stockton will hand it off to Etienne. He's going to go down after getting a 28, and that will likely be it for the first half here. Georgia cannot believe what just happened. 6, 5, quick snap. That's going to be the last play of the first half. And just a quick toss to Etienne, breaking tackles. That's it for the first half. Notre Dame will get the ball. We've hit halftime here in the Sugar Bowl. Reset and reset. And there we are. Whew, what a first half. I'm going to throw away my popcorn. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Got some Burger King here. right. The official Urinate Tree Discord server. Nightmares. What? I do not want to watch Notre Dame Penn State. Oh, you're going to watch it and you're going to love it. First game to have 7 viewers. You'd be mistaken. What a world we're going to live in if James Franklin ends up hoisting the College Football Playoff trophy. You want it to be Ryan Day hoisting the trophy? No! So Texas is the most likable team? Not by a long shot. If anything, the more likable team in the field left is Penn State. There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch, Keegan. We are not doing that. Nope. Not even that. Not even by a long shot. You had it coming, Fireball. You knew he was going to stutter you. Leave the kids out of it. This halftime is basically turned into a mukbang right now. I apologize for that. We have 4 people in here. Right now, one of our guys, Red5478, is going ham in frickin' football chat. If I tell him to behave and get his ass in here. Red, behave and hop in here. Red, behave and hop in here. Okay. Red, that is enough. Anyone in the chat? Nope. Ohio State versus everyone else. Ohio State versus Michigan. Oh, jeez. Okay, who's this nightmares fucker? Sucky Chris. Chris! Yeah, of course you laugh at that, you dipshit. Oh, that's it. Oh, God damn it. Here we go again. There. What the? Yeah, I'm just replying to everyone. Excuse me. Whew. Meanwhile, we're currently fighting in freaking football chat. This second half can't come fast enough. Mm-hmm. Here we go again. I wonder how many gifs we have of putting out fire. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think we're done here. And there's the Georgia band behind the reporters here. All right, I think they're done. I'm just kidding. They're not. I'm just waiting for the next one. Syracuse, Toledo, Natty, win. This battle between me and Fireball and college football chat's not going to stop. Me and Fireball currently in the mid-off. Yeah, I'd say so. Hey, there's someone from Ashland who actually got a reward there. All right. Got no problems with Toledo, but Syracuse? Nah, screw those guys. Who's ready for the college football playoff? Oh, you actually won an Ohio State and Michigan national championship? Oh boy, here we go. Ann Arbor and Columbus would be in ruins regardless of who wins. Is there anything better than the SEC folding? Yeah, I can think of several things. Oh, Valor wants in, eh? All right, Valor wants in. All right, let's invite. All right, Valor, since you won in, here you go. GIFs are there. Yes. All right, the second half should be here any minute now. There's Valor. Valor, go.
All righty. Pretty interesting game so far.
All right. Yep.
Start off slow, and then all of a sudden, Georgia liked giving the ball away.
Yeah.
Georgia, it's not Christmas. Wake up.
Wake up, wake up. We're back from halftime here. Luke White, what's going on? He says, "Do you think Georgia can make a comeback without Carson Beck?" Oh yeah, I'm sure, because
It's
Georgia is
possible.
notorious for being slow in the first half. So
Yeah. They seem like what Ohio State was for like the second half of the season. But Ohio State's a much different beast now.
oh yeah, if it wasn't for the 2 fumbles, this game would be 6-3 Notre Dame easily.
Yeah. Actually, it would just be 3-0, I'm pretty sure.
Could be
Because
3-0, yeah.
Yeah, because all the points, except for that one field goal, was off turnovers. So it will be tied. Okay. So I'm wondering something, just to prepare myself for tomorrow, since I'm going to be running USF Shit Show tomorrow.
Mhm.
How do I make sure this is linked to a YouTube account, StreamYard? So I can, well, prepare myself.
All right, kick is up and away, and it's going to be returned. And still breaking tackles. He's past the 30. He's past midfield. And he's going to go.
He's gone.
Got a convoy. And Jaden Harrison, he's gone.
Oh my.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Holy shit.
Already.
Holy fucking shit. Well, that just happened.
15 seconds in.
Oh my god. They caught George.
Jaden Harrison with the kickoff return touchdown. Notre Dame
he was easily there.
set themselves up for a date in Miami.
Sounds like if everything holds, they're going to beat Penn State in the Orange Bowl.
And keep in mind, Georgia is the last conference champion left. So
Committee's probably scrambling right now. Their heads are just not right.
extra point up and good. They might eliminate the automatic first-round bye for conference champions after this.
Yeah, they're going to get rid of that and probably just give it to the top 4 teams.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
It makes sense. Because I didn't really like to tell you the truth, I didn't like the automatic first-round bias to begin with. You should have given it to like the top 4 squads because Texas showed they were worthy of it.
Oregon was. Texas probably should have got one. Georgia makes a lot of sense since they own Texas a lot.
Oh, yeah, big time.
And who was the number 4 seed would have been? Penn State?
Number 4 was Arizona State.
In the country?
Actually, no. In the college football playoff.
In the normal rankings, it would have been Penn State.
It was Penn State.
And Penn State's worthy of it. They've shown that they are worthy. Just don't put them against Ohio State. So, like Oregon, oh wait, yeah, they got smashed.
Oregon got smashed. They got roasted. I'm just glad it wasn't the Duck getting roasted that night.
Yeah, at least it wasn't you.
Did you see me and Fireball were having a battle in frickin' college football chat?
Yeah, I just see what's going on. I'm just watching the thing. I was eating dinner.
And the kickoff is being returned. And it won't be a kickoff return touchdown this time. It's going to be at the 25-yard line.
Incorrect. He was stopped at the 19.
19, whatever. All right.
I love correcting people.
I bet you do. But guys, Alabama would have hypothetically beaten everyone.
No, they wouldn't.
No,
they lost to Michigan again. If you lose to a free loss, how many losses? Michigan had 5 losses, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they had 5 losses. They finished 8-5.
If you lose to a 5-loss team or any team that's only 500, like Vanderbilt and Oklahoma, you absolutely do not deserve to get in.
Unless you're Ohio State, but their only other loss was to Oregon, which was the last undefeated team going in.
Well, to be fair, Boise State's only loss was also to Oregon.
Right. And they gave them the run for their money. That's why they ended up being there.
That's why you ended up being there. You literally pretty much were the 3 teams that came close to beating them. 1st
and 10 at the 32. Stockton quickly throws, and that's going to be caught by Etienne. Etienne trying to get around his own guy. Cannot. He's only going to get a couple yards on the play. An Irish player.
I bet Georgia surely missing Carson Beck.
They really are missing him. Did we have like a timeout for an injured player or something? Why is the clock stop? There you go. We're back. We're back. What you eating there? But dang, 17 points in what? What'd you say, Valor?
Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar.
Ah, there you go. Stockton launches it deep and incomplete.
Where is the flag for PI?
There's no flag. Was looking for Dylan Bell. Could not force the PI. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Oh, that should have been PI.
Yeah, he got grabbed. Oh,
That should have
yeah.
been PI there. I agree with Gunnar Stockton there. That should have been a flag.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Are the refs trying to be... I mean, what conference are these refs from anyway?
Your chief referee is from the Big 12.
The Big 12? Okay. So, pretty much confirms that kills my dark conspiracy theory I was thinking about how the SEC and
the
Big Ten
And
are
the play
colluding.
clock hits 0. Play clock hits 0. Georgia has to burn a timeout. Marcus Freeman is loving what he's seeing from his Irish squad. As we head to a commercial break, 13:24 to go in this 3rd quarter. NIU must be incredible. Uh-huh. They beat Notre Dame.
Did NIU even make a bowl game? I think they did.
Oh, Northern Illinois? Yeah, they made a bowl game. I think they won the Idaho Potato Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me take a look. Yeah, they beat Fresno State in double overtime.
Yep.
So, hey, at least the team that beat you so far did quite
did
well
win a
for
bowl game.
themselves.
There she goes. The
Action Magic strikes again.
all right, Red's gonna be hopping in a few minutes.
The man is coming in.
Man's coming in. He saw that. Unfortunately, Red was not able to stream neither the Fiesta Bowl nor the Rose Bowl because he was sick. But he hopped in for
When we covered the Fiesta Bowl.
stream of that classic of a Peach Bowl. That was fantastic.
That Peach Bowl game was just chef's kiss.
Ref ball be damned. That was a huge battle.
Besides the controversial missed targeting calls, yes, there were 2 of them.
It had it all. Shitty ref ball. Shitty kickers. A defense that can't stop a 4th and 13. It had it all.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's not a 4 for 27. High Chargers, you gave it up against us many years ago. That led us to a Super Bowl run.
At least it wasn't a 4th and 30. Looking at you, Auburn. You're never gonna be forgiven for that.
Yeah, it's because, well, you decided to still become Bama's bitch.
Crazy, right?
I mean, still, this is just batshit insanity. That this. Oh, by the way, the reason why that was Georgia timeout, and I see you already got.
Yeah, I already got it.
You want me to take a quick look at USF real quick? I'm just gonna give you one hint right now. We're getting damned again.
I saw that.
I'm
You know why? Because you didn't post on New Year's Eve.
I mean, the post was
posts on time,
but at least he gave context about it, so it just barely fits.
Yeah. He posted on time, and you guys didn't. That's why he ended up getting damned.
A post I made yesterday is currently 2nd in the standings besides Dan's post, sitting over 200. The one I made about the refs.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is going to explode. And
Stockton, looking, he's in trouble. He's just going to toss it. So number 32 is only going to get about 4 yards there. there's not much that Georgia could do. That was Cash Jones with the catch, by the way. Could not do much. It's 4th and 4. There we are. And so Drew Miller with his 4th punt today. No running to the kicker this time. And fair catch called for at the 24-yard line. That's where Notre Dame will start things off. Start things off on the next drive.
And reminder that the winner of this game will play Penn State in Miami in a week from now.
Regardless, that's going to be a very, very good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
And then Texas, they escaped Arizona State in double overtime. And, of course, Ohio State going duck hunting in Pasadena, 41-21 in the Rose Bowl. Texas and Ohio State, that ought to be a good Cotton Bowl. And by the way, joint coverage between me, Red 5478, and Watchful Canadian for that one, for both semifinal games. And that's a handoff to Jeremiah Love. He's only going to get 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up. And, of course, the national championship game in Atlanta on January 20th.
Of course.
All 3 of those games, 7:30 Eastern Time. Second and 8 at the 26 for Notre Dame. Leonard takes a snap. He's in trouble. He's just going to quickly toss it. And that's going to be batted away and incomplete. Stackhouse running after Leonard. It's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Irish coming up. And there he is. He's getting things set up.
He's in here.
Yeah, I was set up, and one of my cigars fell on the floor, so I had to pick that up real quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's been quite the fucking game.
Yeah, it is. So, Red, you feeling a little bit better?
Well, I mean, I'm still not fully back. I didn't want to have this voice in my video earlier, so Alan did me a solid and sent me an upload. And being an Oregon fan, he was kind enough to assist me on that. So, yeah.
Meanwhile, Leonard with pressure in his face, and he just threw it to nobody in particular, incomplete. So that's going to be a punt now for the Irish. Georgia
Also,
finally getting a stop.
Yeah, I'm definitely almost. I think I'm out of the woods now. Like the last few days have been just fucking hell.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it run its course.
Yeah, pretty much. It sucks. I was really looking forward to doing the Boise State game in the Rose Bowl, but you win some, you lose some, and I've just been the last couple of weeks. But,
Meanwhile, they're shaving off a tackler.
Well, at least you were able enough to make a video with the about Oregon.
Yeah,
you had to get the resident skinwalker to do the voice line for some of it.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. I probably didn't even have to have it happen, to be frank. I mean, he added to it more than I was going to be able to, for sure. But just like literally going back and watching my video on the Ducks back in August, I literally predicted everything that was going to happen. I predicted that I thought this team was going to go undefeated, that they were going to be the number 1 seed in the playoffs. I thought all of that shit, and that was right. And then just like we saw, and just like what happened, they, blow their own wings off at the worst possible time and come crashing back down to earth. So, I mean, the more things change, the more they stay the same for the Ducks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Your video just aged like fine wine. You said it correctly.
The video aged like fine wine.
Yeah. Although I don't know if my Notre Dame video is going to age much longer.
Because it appears Notre Dame, since that NIU loss, has looked like a completely different animal.
They're about to be 12-0 since that loss. It's crazy to think about.
Well, I want to keep one thing very clear here. The winner of this game plays Penn State. If Notre Dame holds on, wins, that's an old rival. They got to play against Penn State. There is
Old
no
rival.
love lost
Oh,
between
that's
those
gonna
two
be a good one.
schools.
That'll be a good
Yeah.
one.
That's going to be a that's going to be a blood feud there. Just
Meanwhile,
because of
somebody
old
says,
traditional
I see
rivalries.
Notre Dame is winning, much to the disappointment of most here, I imagine. Nah, we'd rather see them win over Georgia. They've had their fun.
Yeah, I'd rather see a brand new national champion than another team from the SEC. I'm guaranteed that this year already, just because Michigan is going to be. They already played their bowl game and they went 7-5, 8-5. You count the way against Alabama. The SEC is getting cooked. Like Texas escaped by the skin of their teeth against Arizona State. Georgia is getting railed right now. And I guarantee you're going to have some of those SEC dick suckers out there saying, well, that extra day from that tragedy on New Year's Day in New Orleans might have screwed them up. To which I say, you're starting a backup quarterback. Gunnar Stockton, everybody was on that kid so hard. And after his performance in the SEC championship game, I said he did fine. He wasn't legendary.
He did okay.
He did fine.
Okay.
He didn't have this legendary performance. He wasn't the second coming of of anybody that's of notable fame in Georgia. He's good, but he's not
he's
like
good, but
I dare say that the guy he's replacing is definitely better than him.
Yeah. So Georgia's going to start their next drive. It's 1st and 10 for the Dogs at 37. And Stockton fakes the handoff and looking. He's going to try to chuck it deep. Wide open off the fingertips of Bell. And incomplete.
Oh, good God. That is how do you
That's
drop
another
that
thing.
wide open pass?
And that's another thing Georgia's been having a problem with this year. They have a severe case of the drops.
Oh, Dylan
They just
Bell
cannot hold on to the ball.
too early.
As ESPN just showed that graphic that they let it drops.
Yeah, their wide receivers have buttered fingers because they just can't hold on to the fucking ball.
36 drops, most in FBS. Good God.
I'm about to say, are you having Ravens wide receiver syndrome? You better stop that.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. What are you going to do?
And Stockton is going to
Gotta be
quickly throw, and this time it's caught.
That one's a beauty.
And that was Lovett for the first down.
And
For
now
Georgia.
they're inside Notre Dame territory.
Yes,
Finally.
they are.
I saw a graphic yesterday that I thought was pretty interesting. Texas is the only team that has won every single New Year's Six bowl game.
I did
They've
see
won
that.
every single
And the
one?
Peach
Dang.
Bowl
They've won
final
they've
Golden
won the
Crown.
peach, the orange, the cotton, the fiesta, the rose, the sugar. They've won them all.
Yep, and the peach was the last jewel in the crown. And ETN fighting. He's going to get 3 yards on that run. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Huh.
But
When we go
again,
commercial, I'll just give you a quick USF update. Unfortunately, as I already told Duck, we're getting Dan again for the second
I'm
time
going to
this
say
season.
again,
More things
Stockton,
change,
he's
the
in
more they
trouble.
stay the same.
Gets rid of it in time. He has an open lane. He's going to pick up the first down.
Wow,
And
that
that
was
is
a beauty.
Nate Frazier with the catch and run. That's a first down for Georgia. And they're at the Notre Dame 32. As we approach 5 minutes into the third quarter.
Let's see if Georgia can finally get a touchdown on the board. If there's a drive you need to do it, that time is now.
It's now with your down 17. Stockton launches towards the end zone, wide open. And
Cash
there you
Jones, and
go.
he's in for the
Jones with
touchdown.
the touchdown for Georgia. They
Like I
finally
said.
cross. And it's Cash Jones with the catch and the touchdown for the Dogs.
And Notre Dame,
He
that was a very
was
cash
holding on to that
money
one for dear
view.
life.
Yeah, he was trying to stay up for as long as
Yeah,
he could.
stay up, he did, and just had enough to dive in. And that was a
32
beautiful throw, too.
yards.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
stop.
that was a piss missile of a
you.
throw. I mean, Stockton's threw an absolute piss
3
missile right at him. He
touchdowns
could
in
barely
the
hold
last
on to it.
4 games for Cash Jones.
Ain't over till it's over, my man. It ain't over till it's over.
Again,
Oh,
Georgia
that's
is a
point
strong
coming
second
up.
half team, regardless of who's at quarterback. Extra point up and good.
10
So this
point
is
game
where
now.
we're
And
really
then
going to
Georgia has
see.
woken up.
Notre Dame up 20-10. 9:36 to go in the third quarter.
So this is where we're
Cash
going to see.
Jones staying upright long enough to dive into the end zone.
This is where we'll now see how good Notre Dame really is, because Georgia's not going away. They are finding a way to hang around and stay in this game right now. If
It's what
Notre
Georgia does
Dame,
best.
yeah,
That's what
Georgia will hang around and hang around and hang around, and then they'll win in the last minute. Notre Dame cannot let Georgia hang around. They got to maintain this next drive. They need to get a score. Doesn't have to be a touchdown, but they do need to get a score to maintain a 2-possession lead, because preferably a touchdown, because they'll only make it a 3-possession lead. Actually, they're up by 10 right now. So if Notre Dame is able to get a touchdown on this next drive, I think that they should be able to take care of the rest of this
They
game.
should be able to hold off, because this is when Georgia turns on the Jets usually.
Yeah, this is where this is the prove it drive now for Notre Dame. Like, okay, you guys are going to be able
Prove it,
to.
Notre Dame. You have to get a touchdown here, or else you have zero momentum.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Georgia
Because
quickly is
Georgia
capturing it.
can cook up a comeback in a heartbeat. We saw what they did against Georgia Tech. I wouldn't say the same could not apply here.
Yeah, I definitely would. By the way, I'm gonna start smoking cigars on streams like AJ Hawk.
All right. Whatever.
I would love to do that. These things are awesome. I need to quit vaping, anyways. I can't smell.
Meanwhile, my dad hasn't
Nice.
smoked. Meanwhile, my dad hasn't smoked since I was born.
I hate to say it, but Dan's
He had one,
post
he had
tweeted
one
earlier
cigar, didn't
stands
like
true.
the taste. Done.
Dan's post this week stands true. SEC struggles against non-hypothetical matchups.
Yep.
It's sad. You're proving the NCAA realizes they just got Dan because Dan just proved them right.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Notre Dame won 27 straight when leading in the half, and Georgia with 7 comeback wins. Tie for second in FBS. So we'll have to see what happens here. As Notre Dame's going to get the ball again. Need Notre Dame to not be Notre Dame for the rest of the game. They should play like the number 1 team in the country. Wait, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I actually
That's
don't
a
do.
bad idea.
This JCR on friggin' Discord. And that's going back in the end zone that's going into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, Notre Dame, you got to get a touchdown on this drive. Yeah, you got to reestablish that dominance.
NBA Wednesday, ooh, Thunder Cavs, 2 of the top teams in the NBA.
I'm about to say,
Resisting the
you want to know
urge
what's funny?
to do a stream there.
The Thunder's best player, SGA, was originally a Hornet.
Mm-hmm.
And like all foolish things the Hornets do, they traded too early. It's almost like when they drafted Kobe Bryant, except Kobe Bryant didn't want to play in Charlotte, so they had to trade him anyway.
Yeah. So
Different
now 1st and
circumstance,
10
man.
for Leonard and company at the 20. Leonard takes a snap, looking, surveying his options. He's in trouble. He's going to try to use his legs. And he does lose the football, but it goes out of bounds after about 3 yards.
He did fumble at the end, but he fumbled out of bounds.
He did fumble it out of bounds, but at least it was out of bounds. You're good.
That could have been much worse.
Could have been a hell of a lot worse. 2nd and 7.
One thing here to remember is that this is a game of momentum right now, who's going to have the most momentum. That's ultimately determine who's going where.
Throw those ball and oh God, what the hell, says Billy. And Leonard surveying his options. He's just gonna have to dive for another couple yards. It's gonna be third down and 5.
Huge third down right here. If Georgia's able to capitalize on stopping the Nick for 3 and out, they seal that momentum up. Or they should start shitting themselves. They can't get it.
Critical third down here for both squads.
I mean, absolutely critical. You cannot give this up for Georgia. You need to stop.
Georgia fans getting loud. Third down and 5 at the 30. 2 receivers to the right. 1 to the left for Leonard. He gets snapped. Looking. Quickly tosses. Wide open. There's your third down conversion that Notre Dame needed.
Damn right. That is exactly what they needed. So that immediately makes you wonder, all right, Notre Dame's going to need to break off a big play here coming up.
Mitchell Evans with the catch, by the way, and that's a fresh set of downs for the Irish. 7:54 to go in this third quarter. Mitchell Evans, a number 7 tight end prospect for the draft. So what do you think? Third or fourth round a little bit? Or what?
Yeah.
Maybe. Leonard is going to hand it off and finds a seam, gets a first down, plenty more. A flag comes in at the 36. They say the ball comes out, but they say he's down. Let's check the flag.
I mean, he was down, but
he was down. I think
I'm curious to see what that flag is going to be.
On Notre Dame.
I think it's a hold of sorts.
Yeah, I saw the official go and hold. The question is, who is it on? And it will be a hold on Notre Dame. So
that is
forget that long
going
run for Great House. That's going to be a first down and 20.
Interesting. Well, that's
killer penalty.
In a hurry.
Killer penalty here at the halfway point of this third quarter.
Yeah, you got to keep your hands inside there on that one. Great House. I mean,
that is called. They call it on Great House, and yep, right there.
What you got to remember is that the one thing that you're always told on the offensive line at side at least is you need to hold on to the jersey, but it's just got to be inside their chest plate. Yeah. If you're grabbing outside on the shoulder pads, they'll call you all day long. But if your hands are on that chest plate of the shoulder pads, they'll let it go every single time because you're just walking them in at that point.
That the hold wipes away a huge run by there by Jadarian Price.
We'll say it is hands inside,
first and 15. So it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Hands outside, your ass is gonna die.
First and 15 for the Irish. They're at the 36. Leonard. He's quickly in trouble, gets rid of it quickly. It's going to be about a gain of 3 there. It's going to be second down and 12, and that was Love with the catch and Dalen Everett with the tackle. Second and 13, I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Georgia's going to be blitzing hard right here. They're going to try and knock Leonard off this game.
Oh, yeah, they will. They're not going to let their foot off. Yes.
Yeah, no, that Georgia defense needs to be in his face.
So it's second and 13. And Leonard quickly in trouble, gets rid of it. And there's absolutely no one. That's going to be third and 13. Leonard's been taking a beating from this Georgia defense.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, that is just Georgia. I mean, I'm looking at the replay here. Let's see. Linebacker rushed inside. They rushed 6. That's how they were able to get him to throw that ball. They just got him on the blitz, and Leonard couldn't get it out to a good target in time.
You can hear the Georgia crowd. I can hear it on my parents' TV. Third and 13. They are that loud.
Yeah, they
Leonard quickly throws, and that's going to be caught. Can he escape tackles? Cannot get the first down there in midfield. That's going to be 4th and 1. It's decision time for Marcus Williams. Let's see what he decides to do.
Indeed. I mean, that was a great effort there by the receiver there. But I mean,
Great effort.
Just
and
short.
we have a Bulldog down. We do have a Georgia Bulldog down. It's either Julian Humphrey or Michael Williams.
They're showing an Oregon Allstate commercial right now.
An Oregon Allstate commercial after that? Yeah, after that, because now it's telling a story. Telling a story of the great duck roast of Pasadena.
Oh, the great Peking duck roast of Pasadena.
Okay, I just realized I'm ahead of my parents' TV, so what do I do in this situation?
You can't go back any further. I got to step back just to catch up to you. YouTube TV is showing a high crest rising.
What's your TV show?
YouTube TV, they show things that they call Zen. So it's just a picture of it's a little clip of a pie crust slowly rising from the pan.
Ooh.
It's like a raspberry pie or something like that. Looks good.
I see.
Wow.
Wait, was there a timeout because of an injured player?
Yeah, the Georgia player was injured. So
there's a Georgia player down.
It's a 4th and 1. Are they going to go for it?
I'd go for it.
I would go for it. You're at midfield.
Yeah, why not? You're too far for a field goal. Kind of too close for a punt. You know, take the chance if it's a short yard. Is a short yard situation here. I mean, it's you gotta give it a shot. It could potentially reclaim some of that momentum. Oh, that's exactly a yard. It's gonna be tough.
So it's 4th and 1. They're at midfield.
Oof.
A huge 4th down here for both squads. Here they go. Leonard's going to take it, and he's going to be short.
Yeah, I don't think he got there.
4 by inches.
I mean, I don't know what the fucking point of having a shotgun formation is on 4th down and short.
They should
have
I know, for real.
And short, it should be illegal.
Yeah, for real. It's the dumbest shit because now you got to run an additional 4 yards to try to maybe get. Ooh, wait a minute. Did he make it?
Nah, he's short. The yardstick's coming out.
Yardstick's
coming out.
Where is the ball when his knee is down?
I think he's short by a good bit.
I don't know.
Where is the ball when his knee is down? They're gonna have to. They need to review the spot. They should review the spot. Where's the ball when his knee is down? That's awfully close. Okay. Yeah, he's short by like half a football length.
Yeah, the yardstick's coming out, and they're gonna say he's short. By the way,
he's way short. That's gonna be Georgia ball. By a couple inches, Georgia gets the stop.
I mean, can you review the ball spot? I'm just saying.
I mean, you can.
I do it.
Don't blame me. Blame the ESPN graphic.
I think he might. I think he was
keep taking it off. Keep trying to take it off of yourself. Keep trying to take the blame off of yourself. And Leonard is saying, hey, review it. I made it. But I don't think they're going to. It's 1st and 10 for Georgia. They're at their own 49 after their 4th down stop. No review. Stockton will take snaps, going to hand off ETN, and ETN's going to be stuffed. Second effort gets an extra yard. It's going to be 2nd and 8 there for the Bulldogs.
Georgia needs to capture that momentum here. I mean, Notre Dame is now playing on the back foot. They just turned the ball over on downs. You're down by 10 with 5 minutes to go in the third. You only get maybe 3 or 4 more opportunities to take the ball downfield at this point in the game. So you need to maximize it.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. They're at the 49 of Notre Dame. Stockton. It's going to be a quarterback run. A huge hit. Stopping
Huge hit, but a clean hit. Absolutely clean hit there.
Mm-hmm.
They just got trucked. But
It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Both teams getting 2 third down conversions. Georgia's 2 for 8 so far in this game. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 officially. They're at the Notre Dame 43, and it's going to be a handoff.
Oh, shit.
And Jones is getting stuffed immediately right at the line.
Now they're short.
And now they have a 4th and short situation. Let's see what Kirby Smart decides to do.
Oh, dude, he's down by 10. He's going to go for it.
He's going to go for it. There's no doubt.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
he
Carson
does well.
Beck. Street clothes, cannot play for the rest of the college football playoff.
He even declared already for the draft, I think.
On 4th down. Tie for 6. It's a 4th and 2.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Someone jumped.
Oh, that is the worst feeling as an offensive lineman. You're reading the defense and suddenly you feel like you're going backwards.
That is going to be a false start.
He thought he was reading the defense, got lost in the moment, and suddenly he lost his balance. As simple as it is the most elementary way to go a false start. Read the defense, heard the clap, wasn't paying attention to the ball.
Party.
You're right next to the ball, dude. You can't allow that to happen, man. Like
the guilty party, and now they have to punt it away.
Yep.
Oh, that's a tough penalty to take.
Yep, absolutely.
Drew
what is
Miller
going on here?
But wait, we got more.
It's not another game. It was a full start. Be a little bit.
What do we got here?
Really?
Delay a game on the defense?
How?
What?
How in the fuck does that happen? And Smart sending the offense back out.
Defense?
Offense is coming back out now for redemption.
Yeah, they're coming back out on the field. What just happened?
It's stupid o'clock.
What happened? This game was being stupid.
Oh my god, this is insane, man. Like what?
The Notre Dame faithful getting loud. 4th and 2. And Stockton will take the snap. He's in trouble. He's going to quickly launch it. It's incomplete. It's the ground. Both teams failing on 4th down. They say it is a catch, but he wasn't going to make it regardless. Turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. Notre Dame getting the crucial stop. Uh-oh. Fowler, say something. Wait, no, never mind. You're freaking muted. Red? Okay, it's not that. I think Red must have crashed. I think Red must have crashed here. So now it's 1st and 10 for the Irish at the 42 after the stop. And Leonard going to keep it himself. He's going to dive and get about to the 48-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. And there, oh no, that's not good. Jeremiah Love is down.
Yeah, he's up now, but he has a noticeable limp.
Yeah, that was noticeable.
So what happened with Georgia? I missed it. I was bringing home some groceries.
It was a 4th and 2. They went for it after the delay game on the defense somehow.
And didn't get it?
Yeah, it was a catch made near the ground, but he wasn't going to get the first down anyway. He was completely surrounded by 2 of the Irish. Jeremiah Love up, walking somewhat under his own power. That's good. That's a good sign.
So we got a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here's an update from Adam Schefter. Jets completed an interview with ESPN analyst Louis Riddick for their general manager vacancy.
What?
I'm not joking. It's what it said on ESPN. But regardless, it's going to be 2nd and 4. They're at the 48. Leonard looking. He's going to run with it again. Gets the first easily. Slides down at about the 47. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Irish. Looks to be just around the 48. Regardless, it's a fresh set of downs.
Looks like we're going to be running CFB trivia today. So the schedule, a lot of schedule's been worked around.
And it's going to be a run. Breaking tackles. It's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down.
Yep, so they're going to mark him at the 2nd and 2.
And that is Jadarian Price with the run. It's going to be 2nd and 2. And now 2nd and 2 at the 40. It's going to be Price again. And Price, staving off tackles, gets the first down. He's going to be brought down at about the 32.5-yard line. It's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Irish. It's 1st and 10 for the Irish at the 33-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff. And Faison is going to get to about the 28-yard line, I think. It's going to be a 2nd down and I think about 5.
2nd down and 4. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd.
Yep. And that is going to be the end of this 3rd quarter. 15 minutes to go in New Orleans. Notre Dame is driving. And, of course, back-to-back stops on 4th down for both squads. We've hit the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Some crazy stuff could still happen.
Yep. It's playoff Uary in Fansville. What am I hearing?
Okay, we hit commercials and
More commercials.
and let's see what's going to happen here. Still got
Brian
time.
Kelly isn't beating the allegations.
I tell Logical to push back a CFB trivia to 8 or something because me and you are streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants to run it at 7. $7 Eastern, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I need to get ready for his fantasy recap tonight.
Oh, right. That's why. Oh, right. So he probably wants me
recapping the quarterfinals and the semifinals.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because what time we're going live for that? 9?
Yeah, I think 9. That would make more sense.
Because I don't know how many questions does he have. But I'm definitely intrigued by this.
What?
Because, I don't know much about college football, so kind of have a bit of a disadvantage. Because NFL stuff, I have no problem. MLB stuff, I have no problem.
All right, here we go. So we're back from the short quarter break. It's gonna be we're 15 minutes away from potentially 15 minutes away from seeing who's gonna be playing Penn State in the Orange Bowl. It's 2nd and 4 at 27. Leonard looking, launches towards the end zone over the head of everyone and incomplete.
Over the head, no flags.
No flags. That was not a catchable ball. That ball was severely overthrown. And there's a run. There's a run there for Williams. He's going to be short of the first down. So it's going to be 4th and 2. I imagine they're going to send
it. I think they probably are. It's 4th and 1.
4th and 1. Ooh, wow.
That's very ballsy call.
Very ballsy call, but because even if you do kick it, it still remains a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're not taking the points, Irish. And Leonard will takes a snap, looking. He's going to quickly fire wide open. There is Faison. But wait.
We got piss towels.
We got flags.
And this looks like it's coming back.
Actually, no. They're going to say penalty declined or something. An illegal shift on Notre Dame. And it's Faison, the guy with the catch. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Guess what?
And
Time
that
to send
will
out
force
the
the field goal unit to come out. As this is going to be from 47. Pretty well in his wheelhouse.
Yep, 47. Mitch Jeter, 2 for 2 on field goals today. He made one from 44 and 48. This is from 47. Kick on the way. And he's got it.
There you go. Why does he take points?
Curves by that upright and through. So it's 23-10. There's Jeter's family celebrating as he makes it a 13-point game in New Orleans. That was just by that left upright. But he manages to get it through. I want to get back down to tree court. Can I do that? Dear Lord. Nordic saying, kill them. I want to destroy them. Drop 50 in the fourth quarter. We are not letting Notre Dame away with a bowl win. You better play your best ball for the next 14 minutes then. Kick is up and away, and that's going to be a touchback. So there's the fourth down illegal shift there on Faison. There's 1st and 10 from the 25. Stockton is going to hand it, fakes the handoff, quickly tosses, and that's going to be caught by Bell. And Bell still not down. Now he's down. That's a fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs. As Stockton helping a guy up. And they're going hurry up here. They are at the 36-yard line. And it's time it's going to be a run, and that's going to be a first down. Plenty more. Plenty more. Down to the 34. It looks like... And that is going to be Frazier. That's going to be Nate Frazier with a nice run there for Georgia. That's another first down. And it's Frazier again with a catch. Trucking a guy. Gets to the 28 or 29. They're moving the ball quickly. And there's Frazier again, trucking his way for a first down. Trying to catch our breath. It's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And Stockton off the hands and incomplete. Another drop for this Georgia offensive core. And we had a Irish player leaving the 10. It's Xavier Watts. Stockton looking, quick toss, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be a huge tackle for a loss. It's gets dumped at the 30. So it's going to be 3rd and 14, 3rd or 14 or 15 coming up for this Georgia offense. And Xavier Watts coming back out onto the field. It's 3rd and 13 officially. We're at 11-11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Make a wish. They're 2 for 9 on 3rd down. And Stockton takes snap. Quickly throws. Hit as he threw. That's going to be caught and it's dropped. They're going to say incomplete. Yet another drop by Georgia wide receivers. And let's see what Kirby Smart decides to do. It's 4th and 13. I would imagine you send out your kicker. They're going to go for it on 4th and 13 at the 29. Stockton throws towards the end zone. And incomplete, but a flag comes in. Did not turn to see the ball. They're going to call that out big time. Yeah, and that's a very good call. They never play the ball, and there goes Valor. I know what clip I'm playing next.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbasses. Dumbass. 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 Dumbass.
73 yards and penalties for Notre Dame. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 16. Wait, what do we have? What is it now? Yeah, hopefully they sort it out. We had a commercial break. $10:51 to go in this fourth quarter. Georgia's driving. Ew, Notre Dame does the Atlanta. Yeah, that was the correct call because he never turned to see the ball. They're going to call that every single time. Huh. Then hurry the hell up, commercials. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a wild game. And Greg Olson said it best: the underthrown go route is the greatest play in football. Always gets a deep EI. And they just got one there. Now they're at the 16. That flag was totally correct and also total bullshit because PI is a cave of mysteries. Yeah, pretty much. And there you go. The winner of this will take on Penn State in the Orange Bowl Thursday, January 9th. That's going to be joint coverage between me, Red 5478, Analogical Canadian. And we cannot wait with the way these two teams were playing. So fresh set of downs for Georgia. They're at the 14. Stockton is going to look and throw. Turns this time. Turns to see the ball this time. That's going to be incomplete. Was looking for Tuggle right there. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 coming up for Georgia. And it's going to be a keeper for Stockton. And Gunnar Stockton's going to get to about the 11. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 coming up there for Georgia. And we have a Notre Dame player down again. And it's Cross. And that is Howard Cross, redshirt senior. He's holding his leg. That's not good. I hate this Allstate commercial. Yeah, I do too. I came here for football, not a commercial bowl. Well, too bad. You're going to get that commercial bowl. You will take your commercial bowl and you will love it. Can't wait to see the how the fuck did you lose that one-time bowl, says Patrick. Yeah. May interest you in the Super Bowl. I was going to say, that's more your commercial bowl. Still a healthy dose of Georgia fans in the building. So both teams 2 for 10 on third down. 17-point score for Notre Dame in 54 seconds. And, of course, Georgia was 67 rushing yards. They're 0 for 2 and held under 100 this year. And it's third down and 7 for Georgia. They're at the Notre Dame 11. And fans are getting loud. Here we go. It's third down and 7. Good job. And Stockton telling his guys to get set. Stockton, he's in trouble. Shaves off one tackle. He's going to look to run, and he's going to be short, brought down at the 9. After a gain of 2, it's going to be 4th down and 5. Now I would imagine Kirby Smart's going to do the smart thing, take the points. No pun intended. Nope, the offense is staying out there. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and 5. There's Carson Beck looking on. 4th and 5 for Georgia. They're at the Notre Dame 9. They're going for the touchdown. Try to make it a one-possession game. Stockton throws incomplete. And no speck of yellow on the field. That is a turnover on downs. And Notre Dame comes up with a stop. And Nordique saying, screw you, Irish. I hope you go 0-12. Cope, Steve, mauled. I was going to say, dear gosh. 1st and 10, they're at the 9. And it's going to be a run for, I'm not sure who that was, but he's going to pick up about 4 yards there. And that is Price with the run. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Trying to catch up with the clock here. Here we are. Darian Price with the run for 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And there it's going to be another run for Price. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Notre Dame at this point, I think it's just trying to burn as much clock as possible. Notre Dame 2 for 10 on 3rd down. And a quick throw. Shaves off one tackle, and I think he's going to get the first. They're marking it. I think they might mark him short here. And Kirby Smart's trying to gesture to his guys. They need to look at this. Oh, I think he's short. And that does stop the clock. They got to go for it. They might go for it here. Because I think that's short. Right there. That's going to be like 4th and a foot. Right there for Notre Dame. They're reviewing it right now. Ugh. But I do agree with Kirby Smart. That ball is short. Williams is getting checked out there for Georgia. And the call is reversed. It's going to be 4th and 1. I would imagine they're going to punt this thing away. Looks like they will. And Rendell to punt this away. What are you doing? Wait, they're going to go for it here? Marcus Williams, what are you doing? What? I think somebody jumped. They're going to launch it and incomplete. A flag does come in. I would imagine that was the free play. What do we have? Yeah, okay, hear your mouth outside. And an offsides on Georgia. That is a fresh set of downs for the Irish. They took the bait. Georgia jumped. And that's going to be a first down. That's going to be a first down for Notre Dame at the 24. And that's going to be a run for... It's going to be a run for Price. It's going to be just a couple yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. And Kirby Smart trying to argue his case. But he's not going to win this argument. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 officially. We have 3 people in here. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe to the River Duck and All Sports Network. And share this stream with your friends. We're going to be doing full coverage of the College Football Playoff semifinals on January 9th and the 10th. There's a run there for Price. It's going to go for about a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Of course, we're going to do the Orange Bowl between Penn State and whoever wins this one on January 9th. And of course, on January 10th, you got Texas and Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl. We're going to be doing joint coverage on all 3 channels for all 3 games, including the national championship. That ought to be a good one. And Leonard breaking 1 tackle. He's going to break some more. Oh, flips over the defender for the first down. Riley Leonard going flying. Yeah, Leonard hurdled Starks. Leonard almost breaking his neck on the fall. Jeez. Easy there, killer. Gosh. So now it's 1st and 10 for the Irish as we're down to the last 5 minutes. And that's a run there for Price, I think. Nope, it's Williams instead. That's going to be that's going to be 2nd down and I think about 8. Oh, hold up. We have somebody. What's going on there? Yeah, where's the Bama should have been in the playoffs now? So yeah, so now for the SEC, Texas is their saving grace. And guess what? They were originally in the Big 12. Oh well. Excuse me. But Texas barely beat ASU. SEC supremacy for life. Whatever. Whatever you need to tell yourself. Notre Dame or Penn State will be in the Natty. You. Oh, well. Versus Penn State, my fellow Americans. Pennsylvania will burn. Mm-hmm. Yes, they will. The Meteor will win that game between Notre Dame and Penn State. I mean, that's still going to be a rebirth of one of the classic rivalries of college football, so you can't complain about that. There's Jackson Dart and Ole Miss warming up for the Gator Bowl against Duke. So it is 2nd and 8. And a quick run. There it's going to be 3rd down and 1 as Thomas with a nice run there for Notre Dame, number 83. And it's Jaden Thomas with the nice run. That's going to be 3rd and 1 with 4:30 to go in this 4th quarter. Kirby Smart trying to get his men to focus. And Georgia with 1 timeout left. There we go. Fixed it. 3rd and 1. Leonard keeps it himself. Trucks his way for the 1st down. Gets to the 48. Not sure if you could hear it, but I'm not sure what my parents are saying right now. We're at less than 4 minutes left. Marcus Freeman. Loving what he's seeing. As Notre Dame finds themselves 3.5 minutes away from the Orange Bowl against Penn State. And it's going to be a run there for, I think it's Price. And they only get a couple yards out of that. I think Kirby Smart just called his last timeout. Yep, that's the final timeout for Georgia. Oh. There you go. Texas and Ohio State will be the Cotton Bowl. That's on January 10th. Penn State will take on what looks like Notre Dame on January 9th. And that's at the Orange Bowl. We're at 3:25 to go. You're in this one. Leonard fakes handoff. It's going to be a quick toss to Faison. Faison breaking tackles, gets the first down, past the 40, down to the 39, but there's a flag down. Illegal formation on the Irish. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Damn. The officials are having all the fun there. That's the 10th penalty on Notre Dame in this game. So a 2nd and 8 becomes a 2nd and 13. And a quick run there for Williams. He's going to get a few of that. Trying to get back to the original line, but cannot. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. Less than 3 minutes left. So it's 3rd down and 11. So it's 4th down, and it's going to be the last 2 minutes there. Imagine they just ran there. Sorry, I apologize. Yep, Riley Leonard running for 3 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 8, and I think Georgia is going to get one last drive here with 2 minutes left. Meanwhile, Amber is not happy about Notre Dame and Penn State being in the being in the Orange Bowl together, even though one of his team, even though Penn State is his team. There's the Notre Dame leprechaun. He's in high spirits. And Notre Dame is going to punt it away. Punt is up. And that's going to take a huge Georgia bounce. They're going to try to get it to stop, and it will go out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. So that's where Georgia is going to start potentially their last drive here. Let's see if they can bring this to a one-score game before the clock ends. And Kirby Smart has not been happy with the officials all day long. There you go. Old enough to remember when the entire SEC dunked on Texas for joining the SEC. Now they're the only remaining team from the conference left in the 12-team playoff as Stockton goes down, but a flag does come in. And it's a false start on the Bulldogs. So back them up a little bit. 1st and 15. Going to throw, and that is caught. There by ETN. It's going to be to the 25, and that's... Oops. Let me 2nd and 5. They are in hurry-up mode. Stockton, quick throw. That's caught, but he's going backwards. Bell tackle for a loss of 2. And the Georgia players on the sideline realize the writing is on the wall. It's officially 3rd and 6. Launching it deep, and that's going to be almost picked off. That could have sealed the fate, but now it's going to be 4th down. This could potentially be the last play of Georgia's season. Georgia realized they have no timeouts. And Stockton, he's going down. And that is going to do it. Finish with the sack. The 4th sack for Notre Dame today. And the Irish are headed to Miami. And they will take on Penn State in the Orange Bowl. What a performance by this Notre Dame squad. Oh, you just realized Georgia had no timeouts? Yeah, they're done. And this is their first major bowl game win in 31 years. Riley Leonard's a couple of kneel downs away, and the countdown begins. Forget the quarter, forget downs and distance, forget timeouts, forget possession. We are done here. Another kneel down seals it. Notre Dame wins their first major bowl in 31 years. They are the winners of the Sugar Bowl, and they will be going to the Orange Bowl to take on Penn State. They are the last team in to the Final Four. The Gatorade bath to Marcus Williams, and Georgia's season comes to a close. What a win for this Fighting Irish squad. But yeah, Notre Dame, they played their hearts out against Georgia. And I think Carson Beck being out had a little bit to deal with it. But regardless, it was still a tall order to beat the Georgia Bulldogs, and Notre Dame came in and they went ahead and did it. So that means all 4 of the top 4 teams are done. There are no more conference champions. This game is over. So the final score, Notre Dame 23, Georgia 10. Notre Dame and Penn State will face off 1 week time in the Orange Bowl. And then you have Texas and Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl. That's going to do it for me. We're going to go ahead and end it right here. But I'm Casey. You've been watching the Red River Duck on All Sports Network. The celebration begins for Notre Dame. I'll see you guys shortly on a Watchful Canadians channel at 9 o'clock, potentially for the fantasy recap. But until we meet again, I will see you all next week. But stay tuned for another Steelers preview coming out sometime tomorrow. Take care, and as always, take care, and I'll see you all next time.